Yes, yes.
Season's greetings. Sunday's greetings. Nice. I like that. Action.
Take two.
And you're getting the two-headed monster tonight. No Joe tonight. His lovely MB, his wife is not feeling well, so he's tending to her. He's doing his husbandly
Yes.
duties.
What's funny about it? It wasn't even Pat. 11 hours ago, I was in the same state where Pat is.
And I couldn't, and we didn't even get a chance to see each other. It sucks.
Yeah.
If I wasn't playing at that thing last night, we would have been there. We would have met you in Lancaster, but it was that Toys for Tots. Damn kids.
Lisa and I should have invaded with the dog.
Yeah. If it wasn't so far away, I would have said, guys, just come over. But yeah, would have been a haul and a half.
Yeah, what's it, 2.5, 3 hours, right?
Well, from Lancaster to here is about 2.5 hours, and then about another 45 minutes away is where I was playing last night.
I guess you talk about this off here. I guess you got to remember, like when you go into like an Amish area, there's like different levels of Amish. Like some Amish are kind of, they drive cars. You know what I mean?
Those aren't Amish. Those are Mennonites.
Oh, thank you for educating me. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's usually the strict Amish, and then there's the Mennonites. The Mennonites are the ones that will like drive cars and have electricity, and they're a little bit more lax.
With them then too, obviously, right? In Lancaster, it's pretty much split.
Yeah, it's pretty much There's a lot of them there. Yep, that's why every time we go out there, the wife gets a kick out of she like a counting cars game you did when you were a kid, or finding like blue car or whatever. What we do when we drive out there, she looks to see if there's any electric lines going to the houses, because if there's no electric line, she's like, oh, there's Amish. Look, no electric line. There's Amish. That's how she does it.
My wife got all upset with me when we were leaving. I was like, bye, brother Brett. Bye, whore.
Oh God, I didn't think of that. I wonder how they took to that out there. I'm surprised they don't have a lot of stuff out there pertaining to that film, but I guess I'm sure they weren't happy with it.
I wouldn't think they'd be happy with that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hey, so he was in the chat. What's up, Brian? Brian is in the house.
Brian's Mass. How you doing?
I watched your video today of you with I guess that's your girlfriend or your wife or whatever doing the Jason cosplay. It was cool.
Ooh. Oh, he did a Jason cosplay, huh?
There's Joe's neighborino. What's up? And our good buddy Lurch is in the house. What's up?
Lurch, how you doing?
And we should got a lot of cool stuff planned for tonight. We're staying in Season's Greetings modes, and we're going to do talk about the best Christmas horror movies, and we're going to do a movie review of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which we're watching on Tuesday.
Yeah,
and our top 5 evil Santa Clauses.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a lot of cool stuff going on tonight, so hang in there, hang in tight, and got some cool shit going on. So let's do a quick beer review because I'm parched, and we'll get this underway. And I just realized I didn't upload the slides, so I'm going to do that right now while I get my beer. Ow. And, of course, the cooler top just fell in my hand. So I'll let that load while we chat. Come on. Stop moving slow, computer.
I bought some beer on the road. I didn't think I would do that. There's a shocker.
Roadside beer? Nice. Jimmy Crypt, what's up?
Get in Illinois. Jimmy Crypt, hello.
Up? Addie P, what's up? What's going on?
Addie P.
So let's see. Trying to stay on target here. And so I'm having Superhero Sidekicks Hazy IPA tonight. That would look pretty cool.
Oh, BC. They got some of that stuff. That's the place in the Bronx or in New York, right?
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, they have some good stuff. They do some hazy things. What is that?
It's a hazy IPA.
There's a shocker.
Yeah, so it looked pretty interesting. So I figured I'd try that. Let's see. Let's get Brady's up here. 1 second. I always think I'm prepared and I'm not, but okay.
Yeah, I got them to you late because I was traveling.
No, it was good. You got it to me early enough. I just moving slow. Brady's having Juiced to Jupiter. Is that tangerine?
Tangerine IPA from Fatheads. Now, Fatheads, that's a. I think they have a place in New York, Pat, but they have a place in Pittsburgh. But the original one is in Cleveland. They call it a Brumbleberry Ale. That's like their staple beer. It's awesome. But
Ooh, that's interesting.
I've had that before previous trips towards Cleveland. But when we went to their saloon or their restaurant that they had in Pittsburgh, and I did a sampler, and this was the first one I had of their sampler. Oh, it's awesome. Not overly fruity, just right for an IPA. Good Christmas beers they had too, Pat. Good. They had a couple different holiday beers there. It's nice.
I'm all about the holiday. Very cool. So that's what we're partaking. What's everybody doing in the chat? Let's see.
I thought the kid would be on. They grabbed a zombie dust glass for him.
some Eagle Rare. Finally. Oh, that's right. Was Bill. It's today's birthday?
Lurch, have you been having trouble finding it? Yeah, it's not easy if it is. I get it.
Rick Hunter's in the house. What's up? Hope you're doing well too. Oh, and there he is. Man of Mystery. Rob, there he is. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope everything's okay.
Woohoo! Good stuff.
Now we're just waiting for the Everscape to pop on because this is his birthday. We were all talking about doing a shot.
Yeah, this is like gold, Pat. When you go to your liquor store, talk to your guy if he knows you. If he knows you, he probably gets it and he can hook you up.
You have to go check it out. I don't know when it was. Oh, okay. So Brian's your husband. Okay, yeah, we watched the video today. That was cool. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome.
And you did hit him in the head, and I did hear it. so I know you definitely hit him in the head.
Stiff shot to that.
Gave him a shot. So today is Bill's birthday. I didn't see. I guess maybe he doesn't have it on Facebook because I thought it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Otherwise, I would have. I definitely would have said something to him.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have it listed. Some people don't. That's fine. Yeah, so hopefully he hops on and we'll have to do a shot for the Everscape. You know what? Fuck the Everscape. You know, just as Chris Nelson always says. What does Chris Nelson say?
Fuck the other Everscape. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
And he said it to me again. I just didn't get it on camera. Friday.
Oh, Brian's like, she's been dying to hit me in the head. Yeah, well, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would give my wife permission to hit me in the head because she would hit hard and just keep hitting.
And we hope to have him on in the future, right, Pat? We just don't have a date committed, but he did say to Pat, and he said it to me again over the weekend. So,
yeah, I saw your message, but I'm like, he's just getting back from Pittsburgh and everything. So maybe I hit him up midweek when the dust settles. I don't want to bother him. Same
with Sean too. So,
yeah, definitely cool. So we'll go through our quick new items in our collection, and I'm super fast. You know why? Because it's another week where I'm Pat, that not Halloween movie collector. I have nothing. Dang. Nothing new. Yeah.
I was so good in a way, minus my autographs at Steel City Con. I bought those 2 ornaments, which we could show, and then those 2 autographs. That was it.
So Brett got some stuff.
Oh, yes. So you know where I got this? I hit the Christmas Story house on my way home in Cleveland. And they have a big gift shop for the Christmas Story, but they have a ton of Christmas Vacation stuff and a ton of elf stuff.
Really?
Dude, I've never had a nutcracker like that before. I'm like, oh, I got to get that thing.
That is cool as hell.
$40 well spent. And then there was a big Christmas Story reunion at Steel City Con. I just got Peter Billingsley. It's the 40th anniversary of this film. I got to tell you, Pat, you and I probably talked about it. I like this movie, but I'm not as crazy about it as other people, but I do respect it for what it is.
I like it.
Watch it.
Yeah, to me, I like it more because it's like a tradition to watch it. I'm not like over the moon like it's the best film ever. It's good. It's enjoyable. It's entertaining, and I could watch it every year. But yeah, it's not crazy about it.
Aaron McGavin makes the freaking movie, in my opinion, too.
He makes that movie. He really, really does.
But Peter Billingsley, yeah. And met Alec Baldwin, his first convention, and I love The Getaway. It's probably one of my favorite remakes that they've done.
So that was his first convention then, huh?
First convention. Our buddy Jeremy Moorhead was asked to help being a photographer for his team of people. So, yeah, we'll play those pictures somewhere down in the future. Took a lot of pictures. I sent them to you and Joe. You guys saw them. So
yeah, I saw them. Yeah, nice. I didn't think I could have brought them up.
And then these 2 ornaments. And Pat, just like those other ornaments that you and I bought at Days of the Dead, that knife one, that ceramic knife, which we've seen before, the lady it was for her husband was selling these things, right? It was the only ornament didn't have a price tag on it. she's like, these are probably like $30-something, but just give me $20 for it. So I don't know if it's a good deal or not. I think those.
Oh, that's definitely a good deal. I would have told you to get me one.
You know what? I think I only saw one, but
Oh, okay.
the Judith Myers ones. The knife's a ceramic one, which is light, but the Judith Myers, those Trick or Treat Studios ones are heavy.
Yeah, that one I have. Yeah, I did pick that. Picked that up at where did I pick that up? That was actually was it Spirit or Halloween City or something? I picked that up.
Bill, before I forget, happy birthday, bud. Yes, I got my zombie dust glass there for you. Not that bad.
And Bill, happy birthday. It's Bill's birthday today. Bill's
got his Eagle Rare out. Yeah.
The Ever-Scathed is in the house.
Fuck the other Ever-Scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Damn it, Pat. I really should have remembered to do that. I just to have another video of it would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
For sending me that shit.
Here we Christopher Nelson.
Yes. So I had the book. We bought the book at, you got it a couple different times, including age 45.
Too many
I
times.
bought mine at age 45, but I brought it there for Krista autograph, which was.
Thanks for the beer.
Thanks for the beer. I didn't tell him to put it. He put it himself. I was like, yeah. So, hey, you know what though? With him, why not personalize it? I'm not going to sell something like that. I would.
Yeah, I usually get stuff personalized because I'm not selling anything. I won't be selling. My kids will be selling it when I'm dead.
Yeah.
Let them worry about it. So that is new items.
Yeah, he got dragged to that Steelers game, and the Steelers lost. If you saw on Thursday night before the convention, he was like,
"Oh, it sucked." Yeah, I saw Sean posted that they were at the game, and I'm like, and I was watching the game, and I'm like, "Come on, seriously, you're gonna fucking lose? Come on."
Oh.
Well, it's a good game going on tonight that I'll be watching after this. I'll be heading over by the neighbor's house to watch Dallas and Philly.
Well, some people think our guys they're making a stretch. They beat the first place Lions today.
Well, they won the other night too. They won last week too.
They won 2 weeks ago. They were by last week.
Was it 2
2
weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, then I knew I watched the game. I remember watching it over there, and the
defense was lights out. Oh, I'm down. Get one ready to go down the hatch. I don't know, Pat. Did you bring something? Do you have something down there for?
I don't have too much whiskey. I had to go shopping, so I brought out something decent.
That's pretty damn good. let's not
some Johnny Walker Blue that I have left over. Yeah.
Where the hell did I put my glass? Yeah.
We opened this up. What's this? My son's 18th birthday, I think.
I'm just glad I hear that Lurch got lucky. These things are like gold around here. Bill knows he's got people where he can get it if he needs it. So,
and I'm gonna have it in my Haggafish shot glass. There's the witch from the Buccaneer in Sierra Madre.
The Buccaneer. I had my Buccaneer shirt on this weekend too.
I worked the other day, and everybody's like, "What the hell is the Buccaneer?" Everybody's like, "Where did you get that?" I'm like, "Well, it's in California." California.
I actually did give Chris some rush beer actually.
Did you?
I brought your beers in case in the possibility we did bring them up, and I had a couple extra rush beers that I was going to give to you if we met up, so I gave him one of those. He was happy. Good stuff. Hey, a dead clock is right twice a day. Yeah. yeah, Rob, tell me about it.
Yeah, we'll be let's do one now. I'm down one, ready to go down the hatch. Look at Lurch. He's ready to party. He is ready to party.
Lurch, I always love hearing somebody that's been trying to get something like this for a long time finally gets it. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beaut clock. It's a beaut. Well, here's to the Ever-Scathed.
Ever-Scathed, happy birthday, bud. We'll have to get together soon.
Happy birthday. Still hope. God, I don't even know how that's so smooth, but it is.
Wow, that goes down.
Crazy. Bears might be good next year. Well,
Well, they got two. They're going to have 2 top 10 picks. Arguably, the one of them was going to probably be number 1. So, but you got to have the right management, Pat, for that to happen too, buddy.
True.
So, how's neighbor Mike?
Shots were good.
Which one? Oh, shots were good. Yeah.
Didn't suck. He's over. He's probably watching inside. It's raining like hell here, and it sucks. It's because it's supposed to turn to snow later tonight into tomorrow morning, which just means my commute is going to be even more fucking disgusting than it's become.
It so when we got the Lancaster at 8 a.m. your time, it was like misty and foggy yesterday morning.
It's been shitty. Yeah. Like the past 2 days have been shitty. And
Yeah.
it's been raining nonstop, like heavy rain, but overnight the temperature's supposed to drop and it's going to turn to snow. My daughter, they already announced a 2-hour delay for her school.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah, and I have to drive 2 hours to work tomorrow morning, which is going to be beautiful.
When's Terrence come home?
He was going to go home today, but the weather was so shitty. I said, just come home tomorrow afternoon. I didn't want him driving in this shit. I mean, it wasn't snowing or anything, but still, it's raining like hell. Come home tomorrow.
Yeah, Rob, there's a lot to say about that, dude.
He plays this year. Had they got rid of the coach, he didn't know what to do with. Yeah,
Fields holds on to the ball way too long sometimes. The line's been inconsistent. There's a lot of things. The defense is inconsistent. Yeah, but Pat, you've watched football. You got a running quarterback. How many times do running quarterbacks last? There ain't too many that have lasted a long time. I hope he does, though, for our sake. But
yeah, it's true. This is true. Well, tonight we're staying in season's greetings and happy holidays mode, and we're going to be doing and discuss the best Christmas horror movies with all you guys, and let's see what your thoughts are. I wrote a couple down. I have a list over here. Let me bring it up.
Yeah, I kind of just did a quick list from traveling.
Yeah, I figured we'll just let everybody chime in the chat, and then we could just look up a few and just see where we go from there. But there's so many good ones. I did start watching It's a Wonderful Knife, but I didn't get a chance to finish it, so I only got about 20 minutes into it. Then I got sidetracked with something else, so maybe I'll watch the rest of it tonight after the game. Actually, no, I can't because I have to go to bed. It fucking blows.
You got to get up early, don't you? You got to get up early.
Yeah, it sucks big time. I feel like Bill
that
now.
Bad, huh?
Getting up. Oh yeah, get up at friggin' what 4:45 blows. Especially when you go to bed. When you go to bed at like 12:30, because I don't like to get up early. I don't like to go to bed early. Yeah, this is. Everybody knows I'm putting it out there now. What do you think my favorite Christmas horror movie is? Rob already threw it in the chat. That's it. The original Black Christmas. I've already watched it 3 times.
Wow.
Love that movie. It's like comfort food. I can just sit in my chair, put it on, and just relax and watch that movie. Put the fireplace on, and just awesome.
I think I'm with Rick Hunter. That might be my favorite for horror. Like, yeah, it's light horror, but it's still something. It still has that element. Gremlins is awesome.
We actually watched this on my what did you watch list. We watched Gremlins the other night in the cave. Christmas Evil, yes. Christmas Evil was filmed in my hometown. That's on my list too. It's one of my favorite. That Christmas Evil might also land on my top 5 evil Santa list. Who just sent something? I just heard it beep.
Yeah, you better check it out.
Oh, I love the shot glass. Whose ass is that? Bottoms up. I'll guess it's just somebody. Yeah, I'm all for it. And the wife doesn't have a problem with that. My wife would be like, yeah.
No.
Seriously? You're drinking out of an ass thing?
Well, how about we gotta do the obvious, the first Silent Night, Deadly Night, right?
The first 7. I mean, the second one is fun, but it's just too goofy. The first one, it was such a novel concept, and it really wasn't the first. Everybody's like, oh, it was the first Kill a Santa movie. No, it wasn't. Christmas Evil predated it by what? 4
Early
years?
70s, right?
It was 1980. Christmas Evil.
Oh, early 80s. Okay.
And if you ever do that, I have Christmas Evil on DVD, and the Troma version, because Troma released it. There's they have an interview with Louis Jackson, the guy that directed it, and co-wrote it. And he said, he was trying to think of something because of, basically what everybody was doing. Everybody's like, Halloween, okay, let's set it on a holiday. And he did a lot of research. So if you ever go watch that, and you notice more things in that movie than you didn't realize before, like how he really researched the tradition of Santa and tradition of Christmas and really incorporated it. You see different things in that film that you would never expect to see in like such a low budget film. It was a good interview. It was pretty interesting. Christmas Evil top 5 easily for me.
How about Better Watch Out? We just watched that. That's a fun time.
Better Watch Out. We just did Better Watch Out, and I love that film. It's just a lot of fun. Have you guys watched Rare Exports yet? Streaming? No, I did not see Rare Export yet. Remember, I wrote it down
on a lot of people's lists. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I wrote it down to watch, and truth be told, this transition to a different position at work is just, I'm behind on so many things, and I just don't have time. It sucks. I had all the time. We had a time getting it here. Now I don't have any time anymore. It just kind of sucks. And plus, I had a busy weekend, playing in the band and all the shit that was going on. So I'm hoping everything slows down a little bit.
The Ginger Dead Man.
I just saw that. So the Ginger Dead Man. I didn't even see that on any list. That sounds interesting, though. We never got to watch the Nutcracker Massacre either. We got to go back and watch the Nutcracker Massacre.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure out a time slot to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling everybody that I started to watch it one night because there was really nothing else on, and then once the Nutcracker took the guy's nuts and put him in a Nutcracker, I was like, I turned it off, and I said, nope, I got to watch this with the boys just because this is going to be fun. That would have been a good live watch along where none of us had seen it and our reactions to it, because all these people do these reaction videos, and I can honestly tell you, I'm sure they've all seen these movies. It's a load of horse shit.
Yeah, that's probably the right way to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man. What else do we got? Oh, I was gonna look up something. I couldn't think of something.
Jaws: The Revenge is a Christmas classic.
Oh, good God.
What else I have on here? One of the ones I really liked last year that came out, Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Yeah, with the robot Santa, right?
Yeah, with the robot Santa. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of fun. Some cool kills, a cute girl. That was a lot of fun. I got to go back and revisit that. I know we're not gonna have time to watch it on any of our watch-alongs, but I will have to rewatch it before Christmas comes. I've already watched Christmas Evil already.
I think I'm gonna have to revisit Krampus because a lot of people seem to like Krampus. I just thought it was okay when I first saw it.
You know what? I've watched it twice, and it's not. There's nothing.
Twice, huh?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good film, but it's not. It doesn't have a lot of rewatchability for me. I found it very dark. Not dark in the sense of the context of it, but just very dark. I can't see anything in it. Did you notice that? Like when the movie's not lit well enough,
very gray in some areas.
Yeah, it's like I was like straining to like see things that were going on in it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I didn't dislike the movie. I found it entertaining, but there's lots of movies out there that I like, but just don't have a ton of rewatchability for me. And then that's not to say that they suck or anything. It's just okay. Well, I watched it. I thought it was okay. But I wouldn't just put it on my list to just keep watching. I mean, there's some movies that my wife scratches her head. She's like, how? Obviously, one being Halloween or any of the Halloween. She's like, how do you watch the same thing over and over? I go, it's like comfort food. You put it on, it relaxes you.
It does. Yeah. Like I just had that with, I guess I watched it when it first came out and I had to refresh my memory with that P2 movie. Because that's a Christmas horror film.
And I just saw that for the first time when I was putting up the tree, a week or two ago, and I enjoyed that. But that's another one too. Like I watched it, it was fun, it was interesting, I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'd go back and revisit it. If it's one of those movies that, like, if I turned the TV on and it was on, I'd watch it. When there was nothing else on, I'd watch it. It was fun, but I don't know. Certain movies you just know you can watch over and over again. And just what's the other one I just watched? That was good, but I don't think I need to go back and see it. ATM.
Oh, ATM. Yeah, one time.
Yeah, it was fun once you see what happens. And maybe they'll come out with a part 2 because of how it ended. Not to spoil it in case anybody hasn't seen it.
What about the oh God, what was I just gonna say? We didn't watch the Grinch movie or the one that the Terrifier guys plays, David Howard.
Oh, that's the main one. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dire. I don't consider that a horror movie, but yeah, and I'm that guy that people are going to probably put a hit out on because and a lot of people say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I'm like, that's fine. You can think whatever you want, but I've never considered it a Christmas movie. It just never felt like a Christmas movie to me.
I think there's two different ways to look at it. We've talked about it. Are you celebrating Christmas in the movie?
Yeah.
Yes, but if the movie's about Christmas, no, not exactly.
Yeah, I love the film. It's it's definitely in my top 25 films of all time. I love the movie, and it's not to berate it, but it's not the movie that like every holiday every Christmas. I gotta watch Die Hard. Not at all. I can watch it during any time and enjoy it. But like,
You never
unlike-
hear about it with Die Hard 2, and that takes place in Christmas time too.
Yeah.
But a lot of, there's a handful of movies that are like that, man, that take place around Christmas, though. It's
Bill was in the minority, but I did not like Christmas Bloody Christmas, and I hated Krampus. Krampus started out so good, and about 50 minutes in, it just went, Christmas Bloody Christmas. I enjoyed it. To me, it was just, it's another one. It's got slight rewatchability because it's got some cool kills. It was pretty novel, and I liked the girl, and it was cute, so I could watch it. I'm not over the moon about it, but people say, did you like it? I'd say yeah. Krampus, same thing. I think I expected something different from the Krampus film. I didn't expect it to be as the only word I can think of is as deep as it was. If that makes any sense, it just gave too much of a story, like this deep backstory where you just wanted a killer. That's the only way I can describe it. If that makes sense.
Does it? The Shining take place around Christmas time, but it's not a Christmas movie either, right?
Not really. I mean, the snow is there, but I'm trying to think if there's not one element or mention of like the Christmas holiday. It's definitely snowing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm thinking, and maybe help us in the chat if I'm wrong, but I don't remember any notion of any Christmas anything in The Shining from what I remember. It did snow, obviously, so it was definitely wintertime. Best holiday horror flick is Jingle All the Way. Turbo Man. Jingle All the Way. Die Hard is a great movie. Only reason I watch it is, yeah, and that's fine. And I tell people all the time, it's like, look, if you consider it a Christmas movie, you watch it every Christmas, that's fine, man. I just never did.
I got into Jack Frost when it came out because that was kind of funny when it first came out. What year was that? 90?
It was comedic, yeah.
97. You had Shannon Elizabeth in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
She was a little bit of a tease in that movie before American Pie.
Bill, you're onto something. That's true. Like I could sit there on a cold, snowy January, February and watch The Shining and feel that. That makes
Oh, okay.
Misery too.
Misery's awesome.
There was a Christmas party in The Shining, a 5-minute scene. Where was there a Christmas party in The Shining? That was a New Year's Eve bash, I thought.
Was that at the beginning? Talk about at the beginning?
Well, at the party where Grady spills the shit all over Jack. I could be wrong, but I don't remember that being a Christmas party. I thought it was like a New Year's Eve bash. Because that's why all the balloons were in the hallway. I could be wrong. I don't. Let me know, but I thought that's what it was.
We have
Well, Jack was at the bar, but was that a Christmas party? I thought that was a New Year's Eve party. I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let me see. They had the head of the snowman from Jack Frost at Flashback Weekend this summer. Did you see, Brad?
Oh, I didn't notice it. I didn't think about that. Oh man, or I didn't notice it. Sorry. Oh, damn, Jack Frost. How about Santa's sleigh? Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg. Yeah, I had that on the list. That was okay. That was a fun. I mean, it was a good movie, but I think the first 10 minutes were the best part of the movie.
Damn, I would have taken a picture of that freaking head that Jack Frost had. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Rob. That's why I love The Shining, but I thought it was a New Year's Eve party. Yeah, I don't remember it being a Christmas party because I remember, him turning the corner and you have all the balloons there. And I thought when you passed the sign for the gold room or whatever it was, and it said New Year's Eve bash or something.
We got, I never saw the Christmas Horror Story. Did you see that?
No.
That's on a handful of lists.
There's a few. I'm looking at this. It's on the Rotten Tomatoes, which I don't really give credence to, but it was just a decent list of like Christmas horror, and a lot of them we've mentioned. This is one I've seen it, and it's super popular, it's super collectible, and I do like it, but I just never go back to it. And it's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm
not over the moon about it.
Jack is pretty popular, and
yeah, Jack Skellington. It's okay, and I'm just not over the moon about it. It was fun, but no offense if people collect it and they're into it. Cool. Here's Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. I do have to go watch that. Better Watch Out. We've mentioned Gremlins. We've mentioned this one. I've never seen.
Well, hold on a second.
What's up?
I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Who just hit me up? Oh, Bill, that was the head that you saw at the flashback? Because Bill just sent us the picture. Give me a minute. I'll bring it up. Everybody can see it. See, you're right. Yeah. That's what I thought. I would have remembered it being about Christmas. Definitely would have. I didn't see Christmas Horror Story. You have to check it out. Nightmare Before Christmas. I like it. I've watched it. I didn't dislike it, but I just never was over the moon about it. And I'll share this picture of the Jack Frost head that Bill just sent me. Just give me a minute. And how big was this, Bill? Because it looks like it was big. Just curious. So this was flashback weekend. That's the Jack Frost head. It looks big, judging by the size of like the wall behind it. That's pretty cool, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. I do have. See what are the other stuff? Anna. Anybody out there ever see Anna and the Apocalypse? I've never even heard of it.
I've never seen that.
I didn't.
I was not aware of
It's
that.
a zombie movie. A synopsis: a zombie apocalypse threatens the sleepy town of Little Haven at Christmas. Never even heard of it. It's got 77% on Rotten Tomatoes, which doesn't mean dick to me. Christmas Bloody Christmas, we discussed. The Lodge is also on there.
Yeah, The Lodge. There's
Never
the
saw
remake
it.
of Silent Night, right?
The Curse of the Cat People. The Retaliators. Never even heard of that one. Christmas Horror Story, we discussed. Hosts. Did you ever see Hosts?
No.
A family falls victim to unimaginable terror when they invite their sweet young neighbors over to celebrate Christmas Eve. I never even heard of it. Let us know in the chat if you've heard of any of these or even seen any of them.
I gotta watch this Rare Exports one though. I haven't seen that. Damn.
Life size. It looks pretty damn big.
Violent Night, they consider it, some horror fans they put that in horror list. Damn.
Yeah, Violent Night, Daily Night 1 and 2. Well, I mean, 1 definitely. 2, I got to be in the mood for it because it's more goofy. Plus, it's real short too. It's basically just all clips from the first movie, but it's still fun. And how great was it, Lurch? Huh? Us walking by the garbage day scene when we were walking around.
Oh, during the tour,
the bus tour. That was a nice little surprise. Inside. Have you ever heard of Inside?
It's on the list. Yeah, about I don't know if I've seen Inside.
A scissor-wielding psychopath terrorizes a pregnant widow on Christmas Eve.
Let me look that up because that sounds like something I would watch.
Yeah, some of these I've never heard of, and I got to put them on my list. The Advent Calendar. Eva has been a paraplegic for the past 3 years. When her birthday, Rashi receives a strange Advent calendar. As a gift. Weird. Await further instructions. Christmas Day, a family wakes up to find a mysterious black substance surrounding its house and on it and its TV screen. Hold on. Took a short little synopsis. I can't even speak today. Synopsis. Where's the rest of it?
With an unwanted baby, is that right? Or
the rest of it.
Who wants their unborn baby? Oh, if I ever saw that.
Rob, you saw the Advent calendar? It wasn't bad. It sounds like an interesting concept. I'd check it out. I spent my birthday lying around on the couch watching Christmas horror movies and playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game. That's not a bad thing. I'm the same way on my birthday. The wife's like, you want to do this? You want to do that? I'm like, no, I just want to stay home. Leave me alone. I'll have a cigar, have a couple of beers, just want to relax, watch some TV. The older you get, the more that's what you want to do. The Day of the Beast.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to just go have dinner or something with my
like a dinner. Like
nobody else.
I usually just say, we'll go out to dinner and just have a nice dinner, have a drink or two. And the
I
Day
don't
of
want
the
to be around
Beast.
people. I hate everybody.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to people. Come on. I never heard of this. A heavy metal fan and a psychic help a priest seek the infant Antichrist.
What is that?
It's called The Day of the Beast. I never heard of it. 1995.
I've heard of Day of the Beast. Yeah, I just never seen it.
Sounds interesting. There's a lot on here. I got a lot of shit to watch.
Well, you know what's funny? We talk a lot of horror. We just like Christmas horror. We like a lot of it. I think we like a lot of non-horror Christmas stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and look who's here. Hello.
Let me watch Trading Places.
Speaking of Christmas horror movies and evil Santa Clauses, Lito's in the house.
Hey, Lito, go Bears!
So go back, and if you haven't watched our watch along from last Monday, when we watched All Through the House with the writer director Todd Nunez and Ashley Nunez, who was in the film, and our buddy Lito, who's in the chat, who was playing the Killer Santa, did a hell of a job.
That's right.
Really, really enjoyed that movie. It was a lot of fun. And he might even make my evil Santa list later on. Go Bears.
A big win against our first place team. Yep.
Bill watched Lito and Cruz All Through the House and 2006 Black Christmas remake today. Nice.
Yeah, the 2006 one's not bad. I don't think it's that bad. The last one was bad from a couple.
The last one was dog shit. The 2006 remake, I actually enjoy. I'm not over. It's to me, it's fun. At least it's sort of in line with the original. It's got a little bit of a twist that's slightly different than the original, but yeah, good kills, just like Bill says, and it was fun. And nice little cameo from Andrea Martin, who was actually in the original one, and she played the house mother in this. I enjoyed it. Cute girls.
I think I told you that that Black Christmas remake from 05 or 06, that was one of the few I had on HD DVD. Remember when there was HD DVD for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Competing with Blu-ray? Yeah. I had one of those players that played both, so I was like, yeah, cool.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Yo, drop it in to recommend deadly games. Game over. I love when, especially it seems like horror Christmas movies have like multiple names.
They do.
There's a lot.
Hey, Matt, good to see you in here, bud.
Like if you look up like Christmas Evil, the one that was filmed in my town, it's you can find it as You Better Watch. It's Better Watch Out, Terror in Toyland. It's all different names for it.
There's the one that was partially shot here in my neck of the woods, Dead End, with Ray Weiss and Lynn Shay. That's on some of these lists. Did you see that? Takes place around Christmas time.
I just scrolled down and just saw it. Yep. Dead End, 2003. Red Snow, when an injured bat transforms into a handsome vampire, struggling horror novelist Olivia Romeo hides in her garage. Never heard of Red Snow. I've made a lot of Yellow Snow.
Yeah, we're a Violent Night podcast, Rob. We like Violent Night.
Yeah, love me Violent Night. A Christmas Story, the horror one is.
Yeah,
is
we were
okay.
wondering. We were just talking about that. I haven't seen that. Neither's Pat. I might check that out.
Which one?
I think he's talking about the same one, that the Christmas Horror Story that I'd asked if you had seen.
Better Watch Out is the best title for a Christmas horror movie.
Oh, absolutely. I actually like the title of Lito's film, All Through the House. That's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
For a horror film. Or a horror title.
Yeah, I do like it. Of course, I Trapped the Devil. Did you ever hear that one?
No. I Trapped
Hoping for a joyful family reunion, Matt and his wife pay a surprise visit to the home of the estranged. Hold on. Why when I click on it, doesn't give me the rest of it? Takes me to the page. Oh, okay, here we go. But no, it doesn't give me the rest of the synopsis. Oh, there it is. I just had to keep scrolling. Pay a surprise visit to the home of his estranged brother to celebrate Christmas. Oh, this sounds interesting. They find out that Steve has a hostage in his basement. A man he claims is the devil. Sounds a lot like the Twilight Zone episode.
Some people might call Bad Santa a freaking horror film.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God, I love Bad Santa. It's so raunchy.
Of course. Why not? It was a great movie. It was fantastic. That was a lot of fun.
You know, Eli Roth, after Thanksgiving, he might have to tackle a Christmas movie somewhere down the road, don't you think?
Probably. So it was pretty good, right, Bill? So I might have to watch that. That storyline, I actually like it. It reminds me a lot of a Twilight Zone episode. Transfers for the first time a few weeks ago. Transfers?
Oh, Transfers with what's his name? The gray-haired guy.
Like Christmas Evil is on here. Wow, Christmas Evil got a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad.
Transfers, they made like a ton of those films. They made like a couple different sequels.
Here's Krampus. Here's the other Silent Night from 2021. with Keira Knightley. I didn't see this one. Did you see this?
Which one again?
Silent Night from 2021 with Keira Knightley.
I didn't see it. I know of it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Maniac Cop 2.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice. All the creatures were stirring. I never heard of this one. The joyful spirit of Christmas takes one dark turn after another, from sadistic office parties and last-minute shopping nightmares.
there's like 6 or 7 of those Trancers films.
Is there?
Thomerson was the actor.
Wait, I have to see this one simply. Oh, this is from 1972. Who slew Auntie Roo? Anybody see that? 1972. Shelley Winters is in it.
What?
Yeah, Who Slew Auntie Roo? And Shelley Winters is in it. I have to see what the rest of the synopsis is. I've never heard of this at all. Miss Forrest, who is known as Auntie Roo, has a holiday tradition of inviting orphans to her mansion for a party. But Roo isn't completely sane. She lost her husband and is obsessed with her deceased daughter, whose corpse she still keeps in the house.
Yeah,
that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Thomerson, Who's Harry Crumb? That's what I remember him from.
Yes. Oh, that's a good movie too. Dead One's decent. Yeah, there's a lot of films on here. Some I've never heard of. I got to check them out.
Not Spencer Barnes. Vince Barnes is the character's name. Where he cuts off the brake lines in Who's Harry Crumb.
Yeah.
There's no brakes!
I just lost my place. Why did I lose? Okay, here we go. Now back to Silent Night from 2012.
The one that's not...
With Malcolm McDowell.
20... Yeah, that was 2012?
Yeah, it was 2012, yeah.
Man, I don't know if I can watch any of those Trancer films. I think I saw the first couple.
Yeah, Dead End was on this list. You have to check that out. Sounds interesting.
It takes place mostly in a car.
Oh, wow.
Ray Weiss? Come on, you got to give Ray Weiss a chance.
Let's see, Saint? Never heard of that one. A deadly medieval legend springs to life whenever there is a full moon on the 5th of December. It's a Wonderful Knife is on here. Yep, 54%.
It's a Wonderful Knife. I'll give it another chance. It's not something I don't know if I can watch over and over again. It's definitely worth watching. It's silly fun.
Yeah, I got about 20 minutes in and then I got busy. I got to go back maybe and finish it one night. Holidays. This I've been wanting to watch. I've not watched it. Anybody in the chat watch it? Holidays. 9 filmmakers present horror stories that revolve around Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, and Christmas. I've been wanting to watch this. Somebody told me about it. Red Christmas.
Red Christmas, yeah.
Oh, from 2016 with Dee Wallace.
Even though it's not exactly it's not exactly a horror film, but we know Joe, if he was here, he'd probably say Ernest Saves Christmas.
Exactly. All Through the House is a good title too. All Through the House. Well, when I was watching All Through the House, I said, "Well, you guys got to make a sequel, All Through the House again." That's the sequel title right there. Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1984. It's only got 46% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's why I told you they can go fuck themselves.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's some crazy shit talk right there. Wind Chill from 2007. Emily Blunt.
No.
Black Christmas 2019, 40%. So let me get this straight. That steaming pile of horse shit got 40%, and so did Silent Night, Deadly Night got 40%. Yeah. Okay.
That Anna and the Apocalypse has got some good reviews.
Yeah. It Cuts Deep. Never heard of that one. While She Was Out, Kim Basinger.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember this. Pushed to the breaking point and abused a woman. Turns the tables on the gang of thugs who want to kill her. I guess it's maybe set around Christmas. That's the only reason. Oh, P2, which I enjoy. It's only got 34%.
I don't get that because there's a big following for that film.
So just goes to show you that anybody that thinks Rotten Tomatoes knows a fuck all about movies. P2 got 34%, and they gave that steaming pile of shit from 2019 Black Christmas 40%. That right there automatically tells you the Rotten Tomato people have not a fucking clue about good movies.
I don't know if any of that trivia. I think I was telling you about that. I think IMDb's got it as a trivia that Wes Bentley had a heavy heroin addiction making that movie during that time making that movie.
That's what I heard.
That's wild.
I thought he was good in it, though. He was good in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, leaving this podcast with a whole list of new stuff to watch. Yeah, just tell me there's tons of stuff on here.
You and me both.
Yeah, big time.
Joshua, yeah.
That's going to read the new Silent Night Daily Night novelization review. Said, "Oh, that's the one." Yeah, I should pick that up. That's the one that Anthony's is putting out, right? Anthony's company. Hell House was always fun. That wasn't Christmas
Hell
time.
House, yeah.
Silent Night Daily Night Part 2. Silent Night Daily Night Part 2 got 22% on I'm not calling them Rotten Tomatoes. I'll just call them Confused Tomatoes because they don't really seem to know what they're. So the mean one. So you're trying to tell me the mean one got 17%. It's that much worse than that steaming pile of shit Black Christmas from 2019.
That's fucked up. You know, I still haven't watched, even though it's not a horror film this year, my favorite Christmas movie, The Ref. Still got to watch The Ref.
Yes.
Oh, God, that movie's so funny.
The top 3 Christmas horrors have to be Silent Night, Daily Night, The Original Black Christmas, and Gremlins. Yep.
Right Gremlins. There. Gremlins is that's good brain food. Just watch.
Yeah, Scrooge isn't horror, but God, it's got plenty of horror overtones and just so much fun.
Oh, yeah, with Bill Murray's humor. Oh,
yeah. God. And I love the fact that one of the ghosts is David Johansen from New York Dolls. I love that.
Yeah, he's in one of David Johansen's in a couple of movies that I really enjoy. He was in
okay.
Yeah.
This tells you that Rotten Tomatoes knows fuck all about films. So the Black Christmas remake from 2006, that got 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. But the one from 2019 got 40%.
And I believe the new one had Blumhouse people, so it must be Blumhouse people putting all that shit in there.
Seriously. You're trying to tell me that big pile of fucking dung, which was completely unwatchable from 2019, got 40%, and the one from 2006 got 14%?
I don't know. Running Scared, that's crazy because Running Scared is like a sleeper of a film, that 2006 one with Paul Walker. Wow.
Yeah, I'm only exactly, man. I never look at this site because honestly, I don't look at anybody's reviews because everybody's taste is so different. I would rather just watch not necessarily a review, but somebody talking about the film because it gives you an idea of what to watch. Because some guys, and I'm not saying I know fuck all about films because I'm not saying that at all, but some of these sites, it's especially with Rotten Tomatoes because it's basically just made up of a bunch of people on the internet. So to me, it's just you get these people that are going to like what they like and they're going to hate on what they hate. And a lot of them, it's like the trend nowadays, especially as we saw it with The Exorcist Believer, that the trend is to hate on things because people think it's cool. Oh, let's just bash the shit out of it because everybody else is.
Yeah, that's one of the things I talked to Chris Nelson about for a while on Friday. He's just like, it's finding some love just like Ends. I was like, yeah, I think a lot of the early social media negativity got to it, you know?
Yeah, and there's a clear example. Roger Ebert gave Die Hard 2 stars. Seriously. Come on.
Yeah, you should look up what he originally gave Caddyshack, too. Now it's like 4 stars, of course. Guy changed his mind. Him and Cisco gave it like a 1.5 stars. Tell me that's not fucked up.
Lito. Roger Ebert was apparently high the day he reviewed Die Hard.
But we've talked about that before. People should go on YouTube and look up their old reviews. Like some of those Friday the 13th ones they've done, they're just hysterical.
Oh, they're priceless. Priceless. Just go watch the review that they did on Halloween. They both gave glowing reviews to Halloween.
Their Halloween review, that's on the Criterion Edition Laserdisc. I don't think they put it on any of the DVD versions, did they?
Not that I know of. Oh, and, okay. So here and now, I just talked about seeing ATM. So ATM is on here at 12%, and that Black Christmas got 40%. Come on, I never saw this one. The Dorm That Dripped Blood sounds interesting. Now
sounds dangerous.
I gotta watch that. And Elves. Got
You brought
0%.
up David Johansen. Wasn't he in the band, right? Or he sang that hot, hot, hot.
Well, that was his alter ego. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Buster Poindexter.
he did. He did Let It Ride with Richard Dreyfuss. I love that film. But Free Jack, he was in Free Jack.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of films. Yeah. He was in we just watched it. Tales from the Dark Side movie. He was the hitman.
Yes. He's been pronounced dead a couple different times. I've asked you about that. I'm like, I think he died. No, he's alive.
No, he's still kicking. Yeah, he looks like
still
death.
alive.
He's the only New York doll left, the original. Let's
He was in
see.
Scrooge as the cab driver, right?
He was a cab driver. Yep.
Yeah, good call, Lito.
Yeah, do whatever. Rotten Tomatoes. Yep, just do that. Yep. Yep, that was him in the cab. He was the cab driver. The song. Oh, why is this coming up? Sorry, Bill. The song "Warm Side of the Door" and the original Silent Night, Dead Night is both. Oh yeah, it is. Because it sounds like something like the song you'd hear like in an after-school special. I know exactly the song you're talking about.
Hot, hot, hot. Sorry.
Yeah, that was him.
I remember the video.
Oh, hold on, the wife's letting the puppies out down here. Don't run
How
next
much do
door.
how much do those dogs weigh, Pat?
Let's see. What are they like 4 pounds, 5 pounds each? Yeah, Parker Petey's like 5.5. Parker's like 3.5.
You're telling me the dog I just grabbed 7 weeks old is heavier than those dogs already.
If you held Parker, the smaller one, all you feel is a bag of bones. He's got and he eats more than Petey does. Right, boys? Did they pee? Dude, they're doing their business.
No kidding.
Monster Squad isn't technically a Christmas movie, but Shane Black co-wrote it, so it qualifies. Yeah, I love Monster Squad.
Monster Squad's fun.
Bill said, I have to come back on your show and do best songs / bands and horror movies. We could do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Bill. Yeah.
I'll write it down.
We have our ideas listed down. See, a lot of our stuff is like getting out of the Christmas realm. I think we're going to go back to those.
Yeah, but just like we always just love to bathe in the holiday spirit, horror holiday spirit, bands and horror movies. Yeah, we can have a lot of fun with that.
What are we supposed to talk about? Top 5 gang films. We were talking about that here. I think we wrote that down.
Yeah, boys, you want to say hi to everybody? No, they're just beating the shit out of each other. That's all. I was going to grab the puppies, but
that's going to happen tomorrow when the other dog comes home.
Yeah, well, these two, yeah. Go upstairs. They're just beating the hell out of each other. They're like the zombies when they go outside. Then they come in and start beating the crap out of each other. Awesome. The Coupe de Ville's the best.
Oh God, yes, the best.
Oh, Travis, what's up? Oh, dude, Travis
Thanks,
is the
dude.
man. And you know what? I should just give you money back because I keep saying I was going to hang a $10 bill back here, and I've just been so busy I forgot. Travis, since it's $9.99 super chat, hope everyone is doing well. Maniac Cop 1 to 2 are now on your list. Nice. Thanks so much, buddy.
Lito, you know what? We should make that we've done it before, but I think we need to have guests on for that. I think we did it. Maybe we did it on our old podcast. Do we ever do it again? Like, I don't think we did on our new one.
No, we did it on the old podcast, right? We did. Well, we did. No, did we? I know we did the booby snubs.
God bless our misses are all okay with us doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the booby snubs and then we did the best boobs. I think we did both on the old podcast, but we could do it on this one. Big time. Top musician who died in a horror would be a fun one.
Wait a minute.
Elaborate, Travis. You have me very interested. Elaborate. Yeah, this was going to be on our watch along one of these days. We have to do Young Frankenstein. We'll get MB on because she's a big fan. I love me Young Frankenstein.
We might have to go back to doing horror soundtracks too, not like scores, but maybe actual soundtracks.
Yeah. If you guys have ideas, I write it all down here. That's how we get a lot of ideas these days because I've been so goddamn busy. Look, now you see the puppies running around the back.
Oh yeah, they're there. They're going around messing around with the
Hey, get off my rugs. Hey, come on, you. Come on. One shit on one of the rugs already.
Those little things.
You see them running? Yeah, they're running around the back. Yeah, those are my puppies.
Oh God! Only if that new dog came by over there. That would have been interesting.
Bless our missus. I'm putting her. Yeah, Lino's putting Jen at number 1, and she was in a horror movie. Yeah, so yeah, there's there you go. There's you got both of them.
I guess I should get my camera out and just make one myself.
Oh, where's my wife? Seriously,
What happened?
they don't like to go out in the rain, so they must have went out and peed. And on the rug to go outside, Petey just took a crap. Not Petey, Parker just took a crap.
Oh man, I thought you said they peed on the rug. Like you don't do that to the dude's rug, man.
No, it's the rug over there,
Don't
which goes
pee on the
outside,
rug,
which is fine.
man.
I'm going to tell my wife to come down and clean it up. Sorry.
Best dogs ever skates. We did the best dogs not too long ago. We definitely did do that.
Excuse me as I text my wife.
We did that recently, Pat. Right? I think we did it over the summer.
What was that? I'm sorry.
The best dogs in horror.
Yeah, we did. We just recently we did that, didn't we? No, we did the best animals. I don't think it was necessarily dogs. Yeah, we did the most memorable animals or something like that because it was. I don't remember if it was just dogs. I have to go back and look. Let me just come down, Parker. Shit.
I highly doubt we would get Chris Nelson to talk about his best knockers if he came out here.
My basement door. And she's gonna say, "Leave it and you clean up." I'm gonna say, "No."
Now, best toilet and bathroom scenes in horror, yeah, because I would put the Grizzly one on there from Rob Zombie's Halloween. There's other ones on there too.
Which
There's
was
a
that?
lot of bathroom scenes you could put on there. Travis put bathroom scenes. We're really scraping at the barrel, but that's a good one though because there's some key bathroom scenes in horror.
Oh yeah, there is. Musicians who die in horror films: Dee Snider, Alice Cooper, Chester Bennington. Yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
gotcha. I
Slim
can see that.
Pickens though, right, Pat? Though
I don't know. Maybe if we do a deep dive, maybe there's more meat on that bone. We have to think
best
about it.
toilet bathroom scenes. How about that?
Toilet bathroom scenes, yeah. Best dog ever, Furface and Watchers. Let's see. Bathroom scene, Night of the Creeps. Yeah.
I like the bathroom scene in House. Roger, get out of here. Roger.
Yes.
Isn't it a bathroom scene in The Shining? The very famous scene, right? That's a bathroom scene, right?
Bathroom scene. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's one of the most iconic scenes.
Okay, Everskate. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll reach out maybe Wednesday. I'll throw a message Chris's way.
Bill, he was so afraid that nobody was coming to his table. He's like, no, you and your wife stay here, hang out. We'll talk for a little while. And we stayed there, and he kept on getting people. I'm like, okay, this is goofy, but that's fine. We talked to him.
After seeing Maniac Cop with Tom Atkins, unexpected character deaths would be a great one.
Oh, the filing cabinet stuff. Oh God. He's got a better death though in Lethal Weapon though. The Lethal Weapon one's just priceless with the eggnog.
Who?
Tom Atkins when he gets
Tom
shot.
Atkins?
Shot through the eggnog, and he turns around and you just see him go.
That's good, but I also like his death in the My Bloody Valentine remake.
Ah, that's good too.
When he gets the spike right under there and he's getting pulled by his jaw. Oh, I can hear my wife whistling Christmas songs. Are you gonna come down and clean that up? Ugh.
Clean that shit up. It's
This is why I don't let the puppies down here. It's like, you know what? It's like new territory. It's like new grass.
I don't mean to get into detail, but those small dogs, they could get they're pretty damaging when it comes to the scent. Like for small dogs, right?
I turned my head and he took a dump. While Petey watched. So we got Petey for the assist.
Well, God bless that they didn't freaking eat anything.
No, they just like to eat deer shit. They go outside and they just scour their yard looking for deer shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They love it. It's like they'll just sit there and I'll go outside and they're like, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop eating deer shit.
Pebbles, right? If I remember right, it's like pebbles.
It's like little pebbles. It must be like caviar to them or something. They just love to eat it. Oh, my God.
Caviar.
Look, Mike just chimed in the chat. Good job, Parker. Hey, Kathy's going to send them over there. They can visit with Raina, and they can shit up your house.
How about the dog in Gremlins? What's his name? Arnie, right? That gets hung by the Gremlins hang him by lights. God.
Yeah, we were just watching it the other night, and I love the Cruella de Vil character, which is Polly Holiday, which is Flo from the TV show Alice. I forgot about that.
Did you ever read about like the alternate?
Mike said we'll send them over, so let them go.
If Gremlins was like rated R, like where Gizmo was going to be dead and the Gremlins just took over, the dog was going to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
The stuff you heard if that movie was going to be R rated, like Gizmo wasn't going to last.
Speaking of bathroom scenes, the Phil Rosenberg H script had Michael standing on a toilet to break through the ceiling to get to Tommy and the final girl locked in the attic. Did it? I don't remember that. Well, I don't remember that.
I did not know that, man. I wonder if that's in taking
Yeah.
shape.
It probably is. I just don't remember it. There's only so much this head remembers these days, and just not a lot.
Well, yeah. You drink alcohol every show. We do that. It's
Travis's
dangerous.
neighbor's pug eats rabbit turds like they're Cocoa Puffs. That's like these two. That's these two. They just sit there and they just could park their ass on the lawn and just eat deer shit all day long, like it's going out of style. Like me with beer, I'd be like,
Going out of style.
pain in the arse. Well, that's our best Christmas horror movies. You think more? Keep throwing them in the chat. They did. Oh, Mike, you in the chat? They just ran to your house. Let me know if you're in the chat. They just ran over to your house.
Get 'em.
If you want to hang on to them, I'll come get them after the podcast. They already shit because Parker just shit. Was it 2? Was 2 loads on there? I said there. He said okay, so he's got them.
Arguably the only good scene about that Dumb and Dumber prequel with Bob Saget. There's shit everywhere. Oh my god. There's shit. There's just shit.
See, look at this. You get it's like a reality show live on the podcast, as the dogs shit, not as the world turns. Mike, just drop in the chat when they get there. Kathy's nervous. I'm sure they're over there. They're probably right on the. They wait on the front.
Nervous.
They get on his front steps and just stare at the door, waiting for him to open it, because they want to play with his dog, Raina.
That's just like when my kids' friends come over. Can we play?
That's what they do.
Oh yeah,
This is my life.
Matt, that's awesome. Oh, we love Men at Work. That's get it off me, Frost.
I told them to let me know.
Yeah, this
Relax.
is
I'm
shit.
sure they're there. The wife gets nervous because they're like her 2 babies. She's like, make sure they're over there. I know where they are. They're probably standing right on the front porch, waiting for them. And if anything, they're probably inside already.
Which one of you threw the bowling ball down Avenue H?
And the worst part of it is because Rain is a female and they're 2 boys and they're not fixed yet. So it's like extra hard to keep them apart, because like when she's in heat, I kept turning my head. It was like puppy porn. It was like a fuck fest. How to keep pulling them off of her. I'm like, guys, enough. And then the 2 of them like try to double team, and I'm like, no, stop, cut it out.
Travis, that's awesome. I love that. Pat, read that. Yes, did you see that part in that Dumb and Dumber prequel where there's like shit everywhere in the bathroom?
Yeah,
All over
I
the
did.
place?
Yeah, Bob Saget should have reprised his role as a cop in Rob Zombie Holiday 2. He goes in Brackett's bathroom before he does. Thinks Michael shit everywhere.
And I gotta tell you, Matt, when we watched Men at Work, Keith David's done so many great films, right? We're Carpenter fans, so we love, of course, They Live.
Oh, yes.
We love The Thing, but I tell you, his best role is fucking Men at Work, dude.
Oh,
Another Man's Fries.
He's in so many good things, but he is like the perfect
Kills it in Men
freaking
at Work.
wacko in that film. It's because it's just such dry, deadpan humor, and you don't realize it. I love that. Never touch him. Fuck with another man's fries.
Have you gone completely mad?
All right, you've seen too much.
What's going on here? Mind your business, son. Okay.
Yeah, Kathy. PD's there. No Parker yet. Yeah, Kathy just went out to find him. So I'm sure he stopped somewhere in the middle. He probably found a big pile of friggin' deer shit.
If neighbor Mike hasn't seen Men at Work, you better show him Men at Work.
I don't know, Mike. Have you seen it? No, they're outside now. Oh,
And
Parker's here. That's why.
We're
Petey was
talking
the one
Dumb
that
and
ran.
Dumber, and I'm thinking of Petey, with the freaking bird with its head off.
Yeah.
Petey. Its head
Pretty-
fell off.
Pretty birdie. All right. So we'll take a step away from as the puppy turns. And so that's our best Christmas horror movies. Let us know in the chat some more that we missed.
The dogs
Some
are
of your
rescued.
favorites. Yeah, the dogs are okay. Well, Pete Parker's right here. Petey's outside, but they're still. And let us in the chat app. Well, hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what your favorites are and some other lists.
I think he wants us to kill more people. Yeah, that's the two guys that lose the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Never
gonna
talk
go-
about my mother.
we're going to transition into our movie
Santa's
review.
movie review.
So we're doing our movie review. So we try to do a comedy once a month, and this is the perfect comedy because it's a twofold. It's a Christmas movie and it's a Christmas comedy. One of our favorite films of all time.
Probably a lot of people's. Yep.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So let's do a movie review.
Oh, hey Pat, we forgot to also give a shout out to Frank and Darren about our subscriber hit. They acknowledged us the other day.
Did they? I did. Now with this new work schedule, I haven't been able to catch them live. Now I have to go watch the repeat.
Oh, you didn't
Did
see
they?
what they did on Friday? It was all the best Christmas pictures, family portraits.
Oh, they did that last year. They did another one.
Oh, they did one last year, did they?
Yeah. From what I remember, yeah. I'll have to go back and check it out. That was cool.
Oh,
I'll have to go
God.
back and check it out. Definitely. So movie review. National Lampoon's
Joe
Christmas
was
Vacation.
taking care of his missus, Lito. Yeah, he didn't come on. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he hit us up right before we started. Said MB's not feeling well, so he's doing his new husbandly duties and helping her out. I guess hopefully she feels better soon. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah, wish her well. Wish them well.
But make sure you guys come back on Tuesday night because we're going to be watching our live watch along. Is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? The blessing.
I have a dog like that now, just yakking on a bone.
I know, Lito, right? 34 years is insane. I saw this in the movie theater too, man. It's crazy. It's that old.
I did too, and it wasn't nearly as popular when it came out. It's
No, it found more of a life once it came on cable.
And I think when I first saw it, I still didn't think it was as good as the first film, but obviously it's changed, and it's easily the best one of the series.
The first
for me.
impressions when I walked out of the theater thinking it was funny, but same thing. Yeah, I think I was still partial to the original at the time, but over time, this is probably grown on me more out of all of them.
This might be the best Cousin Eddie one too. This is
Oh,
probably
hands
the best.
down.
Like
Hands
the
down.
Vegas Vacation, Cousin Eddie's pretty good. In the first Cousin Eddie's all right, but he's not really in the first one that much. He's in this one a lot, obviously.
I love when in Vegas Vacation when Cousin Eddie's like, "Oh, you have to go to the casinos I hang out at," and they're like, guess which number? 7, 9. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, give me some of the yellow. Don't be stingy.
And don't be stingy with the yellow.
The colored food at the buffet.
And they meet him, and he's sitting there cooking steaks on the rocks because it's so goddamn hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then he's got all the money buried all over the fucking desert near his freaking home.
Oh God, yeah. Oh well, let's not go down that one because that's another one of our favorites. So let's see what everybody's saying. Everybody's showing love. Something reminds me of Christmas Vacation too. I pissed my pants and forget for hours. So yeah, right.
Oh, the TV movie. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that
the
was-
movie. Jeez, that was rough. It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut.
You know what you're missing with this movie, though? Like, if there's, I guess it's not, because this movie is so much fun, you wouldn't need to change it. If there's one thing I would change, I would try to make this R-rated somehow.
Yeah, if it went R-rated, it might have got a little bit
Imagine
raunchier.
if this was R-rated, just like the first film, or even isn't the second one R2, the European one? Oh, maybe the second one isn't.
Well, the second one might be right. Doesn't it show a little skin from
Oh,
Beverly
God.
D'Angelo, just like in the first one?
The second one has its moments too. Like that was the one that I used to think was awful, but I've grown to like the second one now.
Yeah, it's probably my least favorite out of like that group. But I I like it. That's not to say I don't like it. I love them all. The original Vacation and Christmas Vacation neck and neck. They flip flop. Yeah, but Vegas Vacation is so underrated. A lot of people haven't seen. I think people I've talked to and they haven't. Like, oh, I've never watched that one.
I think
go watch it. It's hysterical.
Bill's probably. I think I'm right on the same bandwagon with Bill because I do like the first one a lot, and there's a lot of significance with that first one with Harold Ramis being involved and John Candy.
Yeah, but Daddy says I'm the best at it.
Oh, the French kissing. That's one of the great lines, right? Christy Brinkley.
I like when they jump over the thing and Rusty and Audrey in the front. I think I stabbed my brain. I just had my period.
Oh, this is a Magnum PI.
Yeah, this is a Magnum PI. Hopeless, heartless, fat ass, bug eyed, stiff legged, spotty lipped, worm headed sack of monkey shit he is. Where's the Tylenol?
I showed you, Pat, my the one floor mat I got for my front door. The kiss my ass, kiss his ass. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, shit. We watched this too. I didn't even put that on my list. We were in the man cave the other night. We were watching this too.
What, this movie?
Yeah, I have to put that on my what do we watch? Yeah, because we watched that too. I completely forgot. Yes, kiss his ass, kiss my ass. Happy Hanukkah.
I like the scene where I think it's Walmart because those are early Walmart era days when he's got dog food and he just smashes the light bulbs with the one.
Eddie, you set for shopping? You think? Yeah, so.
Fucking list. Here's what they want.
I guess if only me and Catherine had all that money back that we gave that evangelist. Well, what about the kids? Well, his kids can fend for themselves, but no. What about your kids?
We live in it.
That's an hour V.
That's the first time I ever saw a Walmart, because Walmart didn't open up for another year or two in this area.
Yeah, we didn't get where I grew up in Bergen County, there's no Walmarts.
Did you have Venture out by you, Pat?
Venture? No.
Or Zayre? No Zayres?
No, the Walmart never made it by me where I grew up because they had it's still in place. They always had the blue law where stores couldn't be open or sell certain things on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And it's still in effect in Bergen County. So if Walmart can't sell shit every single day, they want no part of it. So that's why I think there is one in one town, and I think certain things you just can't buy on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have service merchandise out by you?
We did have service merchandise. I remember that.
I found one that you had. Okay.
Yeah, we had service merchandise, and before service merchandise, it was consumers. Consumers was sort of like a service merchandise, yeah. And now I'm looking at the name of this Christmas Vacation and realizing that it is already the 10th of December, and I still haven't bought one goddamn gift. I'm usually done by now, but my whole world has been upheaved, and I've had zero time.
The power of Amazon.
Yeah, and I know the wife. I'm bought shit for the kids, so I just have to worry about getting stuff for her.
I think I've told you, we're. I buy obviously some of our Halloween Funko Pop, some of those. I really don't like the Funko Pop thing. That's just another animal trying to collect all that shit, right? Because they make every single one. So we found 6 of them at Steel City Con. We knew my kids would like. I'm like, fuck, why am I buying these things?
We had Montgomery Ward. That we did. We didn't have Venture or Zayre or Goldblatts. We did have Montgomery Ward. The big stores So now, obviously, it's not this area because I didn't grow up in this area. So when I lived in northern New Jersey, the big stores when I was a kid was Corvettes, Two Guys. Obviously, Kmart was around.
Two Guys in a billboard or whatever.
It was actually two guys from Harrison, but they just shortened it to Two Guys, which is Harrison's a city in New Jersey. Sears, of course. Shout out to Brett's wife. Sears was big when I was a kid. That was our thing back in the day. We used to get the Sears catalog. Parents would slap the catalog down.
Petty? Same thing. Big fat catalog, dude.
Circle what you want for Christmas or fold the page over because they just ordered everything out of the Sears catalog back in the day.
I think I was telling you the story about my one customer I went to go
Crazy
visit
Eddie's.
Because he knew my wife was still with Sears. He's like, my first 2 houses were Sears. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sears just had houses. They used to build them. Yeah,
you could order a house and you could build it. I'm like,
yep.
Fuck, I was born in 81. I figured they've been doing that. They were still doing it at that time. Just tell me the whole story. It's like, dude, yeah, you could buy a house and they give you all the material for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
asked Lisa about it. She's like, "Oh yeah, that was a thing." I was
There
like,
was where
"Okay."
I grew up in Bergen County. It was tons of Sears houses back in the day.
Yes, that's the show with Ryan Reynolds, right, Bill? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah,
But well, of course we
yeah. We
strayed.
got off track, but that's our type
We
of thing.
definitely strayed. Lurch is out. Well, fellas, I'm out for the eve. Mondays are always rough. I'll catch you. Yeah, good. Thanks for stopping in, Lurch.
Lurch, glad we had some eagle work. Glad you found it. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Sears Towers, every Chicagoan does. I don't even know if there's any. There was, I don't think there's any Sears left anymore by us. There used to be one in Hackensack.
It's
There was
pretty much
one,
all overseas now, and they're still doing okay.
Yeah, there was one in Hackensack. There was one in Paramus. There was one in Union City. There was so many of them when I was a kid. We used to go all the time, and it's just
hear a
crazy.
dump truck go through nitroglycerin, right?
So, Eddie, anything I can do for you, Eddie? You drive you out in the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead? No, I'm doing just fine, Clark.
Just fine, Clark.
Guys, you surprised, Eddie, if I woke up tomorrow and my face was sewn to the car, but I could be more surprised than I am right now. So, I'll do my review. So I did see this in the theater, and Brett hit it on the head. I walked out of it. I enjoyed it, thought it was funny, but it wasn't until I started seeing it over and over again every year, where you really start, absorb what's going on in the film and how funny it is and how many great lines are in there. You got great characters, amazing characters. I mean, who would have thought young Rusty, Johnny Galecki, would have been as big as he is when he got older, with the Big Bang Theory. You got
millions of dollars an episode towards the end, right?
You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. You would never have thought that he would have grown up and been in such a successful show. Juliette Lewis, what she would go on to do too. She was all over the place.
Did her first convention, I believe, this weekend too.
I mean, from Cape Fear to
Natural Born Killers, from Dust
Natural Born Killers. Yeah, she was just in so many things that because a lot of the other people really didn't go on to bigger things as the kids. Only person that was really relevant would be Anthony Michael Hall. And the one kid from Vegas Vacation, Ethan Embry, he did a few things, but
Audrey from European passed away.
She died. That's right. She died. She had like some eating disorder or something.
Yeah, some sort of disease, I thought, right?
Yeah, she died young. It's a shame.
Oh fuck, this thing's fragile as fuck.
Fragile. It's fragile.
I'm taking it out right now. Oh god, isn't that awesome, dude?
Oh, that's hysterical. Look at that.
Look at that thing. The fucking Nutcracker Clark Griswold.
That's
so
a
they make a Buddy the Elf one. I might have to grab, but there's also the old man, and because the old man's like the best character in Christmas Story, might have to get him. Fuck, he's hanging out with me here. We're gonna put him right there. Doing just fine, Clark. Wait, do these lights go on? There's no way these are. Yeah.
Audrey from Vegas was in Spiral from the Book of Saw. I don't remember that. I mean, I saw the movie. I just don't remember. Not a huge
Who's
star.
talking Comiskey? Was that Matt Russell? Matt Russell,
Yeah.
What are you doing? Don't talk about Comiskey.
Leo, screw Comiskey.
You know what Comiskey is, right, Pat?
Comiskey Park?
The White Sox Park, yeah.
Yep. I remember.
They've changed their name like 5 times.
I remember the big
the disco thing, or the
disco,
thing.
Yeah, the big disco thing where they blew up all the records and then they had to forfeit the game because they fucked the field up.
And that's probably why they don't have too many concerts, because that area is not the greatest of areas. So, but, yeah.
And Clark's dad in Christmas Vacation was the original Frank Costanza. Yeah,
dude, I have a lot of fun going to that fucking ball.
And or what do you call it? Ellen's dad was E.G. Marshall from Creepshow. Yeah, Festivus will be my Festivus poll is right there. It's right there.
We can't forget what's his name for Uncle Lewis, though. What's the legendary actor's name? William Hickey.
He was in a bunch of stuff, including same thing we just talked about earlier, Tales from the Dark Side. He was in there with David Johansen. He was the old man.
He was the creator of the original Puppet Master, like puppets in the first Puppet Master film.
I think so, yeah. Never knew the actress Aunt Bethany. Yeah, she was. That's right. I think I was telling you guys she was the original Betty Boop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you got Diane Ladd, right? Is Clark's mom.
Clark's mom.
You got Ray Romano's mom, right? From
Doris Roberts. Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Marie Barone.
And her act, who was her husband? He was E.G. Marshall, right?
E.G. Marshall. Yeah, from affectionately Upson Pratt from Creepshow. Amongst 1,000 other things. He's in a ton of shit.
He
But
was
horror
in a
fans would
real
know.
good Clint Eastwood film, Absolute Power, with Gene
Good
Hackman.
movie.
Good
But
film.
most horror fans remember him from Creepshow as Upson Pratt.
My least favorite episode of that first movie. I don't know. It's probably because I don't like bugs.
Yeah, it's okay. But for me, this movie, it's tough to give a movie a 10. But man, this is tough not to give this movie a 10 because I can't find a goddamn thing wrong with this film if I think about it. You know what? If I'm talking about Christmas movies, and I'm sorry, I'll just give it a 10 because to me this is a perfect movie. There's nothing that needed to be added to this film. There's nothing that needs to be taken away from this film. Every segment is entertaining. The list of quotable lines from this is absolutely endless, and it's just amazing. I sorry, let's give it a 10. I don't give too many movies a 10. But I think I have to give this one a 10.
Yeah, Pat, I'm going to give it a 10 too, man, because it's kind of like our Halloween stuff, man. When I was at the Christmas Story gift shop in Cleveland, like they have a big section for Christmas Vacation, like lights. I have moose, lights. I have the cups. I have a lot of stuff from this film, the poster, obviously, and the puzzles, just like Halloween. It would have been awesome if it was rated R, but it don't need to be rated R. It's just fine the way it is.
Yeah, there's not one thing to complain about. Uncle Lewis turns around and looks at the Christmas tree, and Clark realizes he's on fire. Yeah.
I always cringe when that freaking attic steps come shooting down in his face because you just wonder, it's like, how the fuck did they fake that? Because that just looks just brutal, right?
Yeah.
And then all the boards, he's just getting slapped in the face with the boards up in the attic. Oh God!
It was always funny for me when he's walking upstairs and he steps between the boards and he goes right through to the bunk bed, because my father did that years ago because we used to have all our Christmas decorations in our attic, and before we actually put the pull downstairs, because for years we just used, my dad would climb up a ladder, just hand the stuff to me and my brother, and one year he missed and put his foot between it and went right through. So we're like,
because they want you to stay on the boards, right? They want you to stay
on the boards because you just basically, because especially my parents' house, all the walls were not sheetrock, they were plaster and lath.
Yeah, it's all drywall.
Yeah. So
drywall and insulation, probably.
I remember his leg going through that. I was like, oops, Dad's got to fix that. A lot of curses. He was cursing like the old man in A Christmas Story after that.
I got to get my soundtrack out. I've got like an unofficial soundtrack from the film because I don't think there was really an official one that came out. So somebody like bootlegged one on Etsy and I bought it.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. But that's we're giving we're getting both 2 thumbs up. It's a 10 for both of us. This movie is just up. I can't find a fault with this movie.
As Pat and I as tag team champions, I'm with them. It's a 10.
Only thing that would have made this a little bit better is if they gave it an R rating, and when he's dreaming about the girl going into the pool and she takes off her clothes, if he got to see her naked, that would have given us the R rating. It would have been perfect.
This fucking guy.
Clark. It's a beaut. So what say everybody in the chat? What are you guys giving National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? And everybody afterwards comment in the comments below. Let us know. What are you giving Christmas Vacation? Are you guys over the moon about it as much as we are? Because we're big fans.
Yes. And out there, Lito, if you're okay with it, we can always show your Christmas card unless we can keep that amongst us. But
the hater, look.
The card?
Yes, I did. I actually sent him
a awesome.
Thank you. The hater gave it a 7.5.
Well, 7.5 is a good score for your neighbor.
Yeah, especially the hater. Timothy gives it 10 out of 10. Yep.
Hey, isn't he riding high on Juan Soto? He should be riding high on Juan Soto.
I'll find out later.
Why? Oh, you haven't talked to him in a bit then, huh?
I was out there. No, I was hanging over him last night. Show it, go for it. I don't have it handy. Mine's upstairs with all the other Christmas cards. Yeah. You have yours handy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, mine's upstairs with the other ones hanging up.
I'll be right back.
That's a high score for him. Yes, it is. Lito gives it 8.5, which is good. Yeah. I don't know. It's just so, it's rare that see, I'm one of those wacky people in my family that quotes things and movies and over again, me and my cousins. So it's rare that a movie comes along that like I call it the older generation, like my father, you know, since passed on, or just a lot of the older adults in my family know this movie just like I do and quote it. That's why I probably gave it even more of a score, because of the people in my family that actually know this inside and out. Like my aunt, who's just turned 78. If I talk to her and I say a quote from the movie, she knows exactly what I'm talking about, and she'll throw one out there. It's just really, really cool. Wine going to be great, but yeah. What's shout out? What's the score on the Eagle Cowboy game? Just curious, people. So we're moving from movie review. Make sure everybody comes back on Tuesday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be real fun as we watch Christmas Vacation with all you awesome people out there. We're going to move on to what did we watch? While we're waiting for Brady to come back with the Lito and Jen's Christmas card, which is awesome. I really appreciate you guys took the time to send us one. And I would gladly have sent you one, but we haven't done one in years. I told the wife, I said, we wanted to do one when my son came home with my daughter and the puppies. We might do it and just put it online because we don't have time to send it out. And this right here is the new puppy.
This is our new family member, Ripley.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Ripley, and then she's going to see her brother or half brother, really. Same mom, Pat, as our previous one. So.
Oh, seriously? 17-3, the Cowgirls? Oh, come on, please.
See, you're okay? You're looking around. You're seeing it all. Okay. You got it?
I showed the picture to Fiona and the wife, and they were like, oh, my God, he's so cute.
Which one? Oh,
the puppy. I showed them. They said how cute the puppy was.
Okay.
Hold on. So there's the Christmas card from Jen and Lito. How awesome is that? Outside the Christmas. Well, obviously they're not outside this.
Yeah. Hope your holidays. It's kind of a glare. I'm sorry. Hope your holidays are a beaut. Love the Griswolds. God, geez, my vision. I can't see shit. It's dark here. Every fall. Love Jennifer and Lito.
Yeah. Mike says congrats on the pup.
Thank you.
In that picture, my jersey is a Griswold 00. Nice. And Jennifer created her shirt out of 2 different shirts and found the exact same brooch from the film. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bill, welcome, Riplet. And then, of course,
Riplet.
He's got the bison-sized fingers. He hit the wrong.
Yeah, she's from Pat's neck of the woods.
Oh, we didn't even bring this up. The Christmas Story sequel. I really did enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a very good sequel. That one they just made with HBO Max, right? I think it's very acceptable.
I really enjoyed that. And probably actually I forgot all about that too.
Thank you, Lito. Thank you, bud.
I have to give it another watch along. But we'll do our quick what did we watch, and we'll keep the train rolling. There it is. What did everybody watch this week? So this week, I didn't, like I said, for those that know, I just transitioned into a different position at work, unfortunately, and I've just been busy as all hell. So I think most of the stuff I watched in the man cave with Mike in the chat. So we're on season 3, I think, of Eastbound and Down. Yeah. So we're watching Eastbound and Down. We did watch Christmas Vacation the other night. Silent Night, Deadly Night. We watched Violent Night. I watched it with Mike, and we watched it last Tuesday, and of course with our good friend Lito in the chat, and we watched all through the house on Monday, and that's it. I really haven't had too much time. I've been getting to bed earlier. Really sucks. Oh, we finished season 3. That's what it was. We finished season 3 of Eastbound and Down.
I like the girl he has the hots for. The one is the brunette.
Oh yes, yeah. We're big fans of hers, and I love the way she talks.
She got a bod.
She talks like Jennifer Tilly too.
Yeah. A little off, but it's good. It works.
Yeah, the body. Yeah, she actually. Well, the thing is, we were wondering. So the one, it was season 2, I guess, where she showed her
in the car.
She showed her assets, but they didn't have to show her face. So I wonder if that's a body.
They're hers. Yeah,
yeah. They look like they could be hers, but we were just like,
I just love when they show that. That's like at the beginning of the episode. That's how their credits go. Right after it happens. Da, 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 da. Dude, but you know what's funny? Is it? See, you're watching these. You never watched them when they were first on, right?
Because I haven't had HBO. I haven't subscribed to HBO in probably 30 years, believe it or not. Back from when I used to work for Time Warner, I used to get it for free. But so that's why I never even knew it was on there because I don't really watch all that shit.
Okay. Well, I did not watch all but the last season when it first aired. Like, so I went back and watched them all. So this is way before those Halloween movies came out. And you're just thinking, after you watch this, it's probably the biggest portrayal of a jackass ever. He's the biggest jagoff, the biggest jerk in the entire planet. Right? You have to admit.
His character, he's acting like well, of course he's in it, Will Ferrell and one of the producers. He's acting like a much better version of a Will Ferrell jackass character. Like he's doing it better than Will Ferrell.
The mullet just
So just some of the shit he does, and it's just some crazy shit. But yeah, it was
wait
a lot
till
of
you finish that. That last episode's kind of wicked how far they go in time and shit, but you'll see it.
yeah, we'll get there. Bill watched a bunch of Christmas episodes of The Simpsons and a few Christmas episodes of all the family Christmas episodes are awesome.
Didn't the creator just pass away, I think, too?
Norman Lear was 101, I think. He just died the other day. Shout out to Norman Lear. 101 years old, created All in the Family, Good Times, Maude, pretty much like all the TV shows that were part of my youth.
Part of the youth movement.
Yeah, good shit. But yeah, that's what I watched. What about you, Brady? Anything interesting this week? I know you were busy because you're traveling.
I was traveling, but I did finish that show on Usher, the Usher show, the Follow the House of Usher, the Edgar Allan Poe show. I don't know if it was okay the way it ended, but I'm going to tell you one thing: it's worth watching. The shit that goes on in that show, I recommend it to anybody. Still,
I got to go because I know I watched a little bit of it with the wife, and then we fell out of it just because we just got busy. And I got to go back and revisit because I hear not just from you, but a lot of people saying good things about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I freaking watched, man. Yeah, because we were gone on Thursday, so.
Yeah, Timothy went back to the 2000s horror with 13 Ghosts and Ghost Ship. I just watched Ghost Ship again the other day. It was on Pluto, one of the horror channels on Pluto. And 13 Ghosts, I got to go back and revisit. I did enjoy
Tony
that.
Shalhoub, Monk.
Yeah, Monk, which
there's a new movie. I think it already debuted on Peacock. Maybe I should try to watch that.
On the CAC?
On the CAC.
It's on the CAC. Yeah, it's on the CAC. So, yeah, let us know, you guys, anything else you guys watch in the chat because, this is something we came up with because we thought it'd be fun because we watch a lot of shit.
Hell yeah.
And it gives us ideas because I can tell you there's countless movies I've watched because people have suggested it. Because we're always looking for something good to watch, and then you take a chance on watching something that sometimes it sucks. But at least us like-minded people, because you got to be screwed up to be watching this show with us. So we're all like-minded.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you see that comment, Pat? That's really
Northern
cool.
Star. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, see Northern Star. Pat has the coolest show ever on YouTube, like watching. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate it. That's awesome. And that's what I do these days. Most of the shows, I've been trying to catch all the TSL stuff and all the KISS podcasts I watch too, because there's a few of those. I've been catching them in and out of work now because I have to be at work every day now, which blows instead of doing some work from home. So that's my way of catching up on things. That's why I got to probably tomorrow. I'll put the TSL from Friday on. They did do that last year where they showed all the crazy pictures of like the weird Santa, like Christmas pictures they found online. I do remember from last year. It was funny as hell.
I think it was Weird Santas last year, wasn't it? I think this is like family portraits. I could be wrong, but.
Well, they did some of that last year too. Like, like people like posing with their kids and guns and shit like that, like rednecks and all stupid shit like that.
The Easter Bunny one is still the best.
The Easter Bunny one's probably still the best one. Yeah, that one was good.
But Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship for sure has the best opening.
It's pretty wild.
It is wild. Yeah, Ghost Ship. Honestly, I heard about it, and truth be told, it was on the other day on Pluto again, and I rewatched it. I think the first time I saw it was on Pluto because it's one of those movies you hear about and you're like, yeah, I'll get to it. Then one night I was put the TV on, it was on, and I watched it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go and watch Dawn of the Dead. We drove and walked around the outside of the mall. I might have to go check out the original one now after being there, and I haven't really watched it since I visited the area. I have to check that out. What do we got here?
I know Brock. I did watch a few episodes of Brockmire because I like Hank Azaria, and I have to go back. One of these days, I'll have to go watch and from start to finish. I mean, I always heard it was funny as hell, and from what I saw, it was funny, and I love Hank Azaria. He's just hysterical.
Oh, he's funny as hell.
I still, to this day, I can watch the Birdcage just for him because he was so fucking good in the Birdcage.
Yeah, the Birdcage is just a classic in general. It's just,
I mean, everybody in that
great.
was fantastic, but he was just so hysterical in that film.
Yeah,
The
Birdcage.
new Xmas TSL episode was hilarious. Left out, yeah. That's why I'll watch it on the way into work tomorrow.
That's awesome. It's cool. They give us some acknowledgement. You know, they're up to what 5,000 subscribers. It's just they're kicking it.
No, and well, truth be, they do great content. And if you ever meet them in person, like Brett and I were fortunate, we hung out with them pretty much the whole time. We were at H45, and we had so much fun hanging out with them.
Yeah, they got to meet the couple. Well, Bill, you've been watching a long time. Lito and Matt, we all went out to eat together.
Yeah,
so they got to be around them a little bit.
Lito and Matt were out with us. They got to hang out with them. It was just a lot of fun. Lurch was there with us. Well, Lurch went to bed already. Yeah, it's so much fun. But that's what. Let us know in the comments after the fact. Let us know anything interesting you guys watched, because it does give us ideas of watching things, because there's so much shit out there these days. Problem is, there's not enough time, but I try to take recommendations.
Not enough hours in a day, it seems, nowadays.
No, I need to retire. Birdcage is easily one of my favorite. Yeah, Birdcage is just hysterical.
Yeah, Birdcage just how they got to get Gene Hackman out of there at the end is just, oh god.
And he's dressed, he's dancing. We Are Family. To We Are Family.
You know, do you hear that song? You think of that movie? I do all the time now.
No, honestly, I don't. But no, I should. Now that you mentioned, I probably will.
I think you have to say Hank Azaria is great at it, but Nathan Lane makes the movie, right? You'd have to.
Well, he was a standout, and I mean, Robin Williams was good because Robin Williams was solid in his performance.
I don't think he's as good as he's probably the most talented of the bunch, but not in that.
He's outshined by everybody else's performance. But like,
isn't that a shocker? That don't happen really.
Well, did Nathan Lane didn't he get a nominated for an Academy Award for that?
I would assume so.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Isn't what's his name's girlfriend or Harrison Ford's ex-girl or current girlfriend or whatever? Is that not his girlfriend? Or am I getting the actresses mixed up?
What, the daughter?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's with Ally McBeal, right?
He was.
I'm getting mixed up with Calista Flockhart.
Calista Flockhart, right. Speaking of people posing with their guns and their Christmas cards, one of Jennifer's relatives sent us a card like that. And immediately made sure our doors. Did they really? That's awesome. That'll be my son when he sends out a Christmas card. He'll never get married. He'll never have kids, but he'll take pictures with like his guns in the tree.
Yeah, you know, Bill, he brings up a point. So Bill sent Darren like his CD and stickers of the other skate and everything.
Oh yeah, he sent him a care package. Like you said, yeah. I put his CD into my iTunes. Yeah, actually, when I came down here earlier, my daughter and my wife were watching Elf upstairs. Come on, Mike, you still in the chat? Tell us how much you love Elf.
If I didn't go out of town on Thursday, I was going to go see Trading Places. We had Trading Places on Wednesday.
Another movie I really don't associate with Christmas, but I can see that because of the whole thing where he's dressed like Santa. But I could watch that movie any time of the year and just have fun with it.
Oh, that's a Christmas movie to me because there's Christmas all around it. They're singing it. They got Christmas parties and. Oh,
I mean, walking around dressed as Santa, walking around with a big giant London broil. Why not?
We need a Ghostbusters movie around Christmas.
Mike stole the chat. Worst movie. He does not like Will Ferrell.
No shit, huh?
Nope. And it's not uncommon. How many people I've talked to that don't like Will Ferrell because either they like him or they don't.
They think he's annoying as fuck, I think is what a handful of people.
Well, that's what some people say. They like it. He's just annoying as shit.
Dude, Step Brothers is just.
Step Brothers is a lot of fun. Elf is good.
I don't think a lot of people liked him in Old School. I love him in Old School.
Yeah, I got the CD. I listened to it several times, Bill. I like it. I'm not a huge on the heavier stuff, but I do like it. I do because I have a lot of friends that play. And actually, what's the name of the band? A friend of mine from school went to, and I have some of his stuff.
We are family.
You might know it, Bill. What the hell is the name of it? 40 Below Summer. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. The lead singer I used to go to school with. He was a year or two younger than me, but I went to school with him.
Really?
Travis watched the first Christmas episode of Perfect Strangers, which always makes me.
Travis, you throw me off.
Seriously, that's out of left field. I haven't watched Perfect Strangers, and I can't remember the last time I watched Perfect Strangers. Usually, you see stuff like streaming somewhere. Where did you even watch it? Where is Perfect Strangers streaming? What do you own? Like the whole series on DVD or something?
You know what I really like, because it also does take place in Chicago. Part of it is Office Christmas Party. Did you see Office Christmas Party, Pat?
Office Christmas Party.
Jason
No.
Bateman and Jennifer Aniston and
I do remember it coming out, but I have not seen
give
it.
that movie a shot. There's some wild things that happen in that
Is there?
film. Huh?
I'll have to check it out. Jason Bateman, I still think to me it was the best. What the hell was the TV show he was in the 80s? It was him and
It was Teen Wolf 2 time. It's a show with his mom had the short blonde hair, right?
it was It's Your Move, and the guy playing opposite him was Steve Rhodes from Married with Children.
Oh, David Garrison?
David Garrison. Yeah. It didn't last that long, but I don't understand why, because it was funny as hell. Office Christmas Party is something I need to watch again. Yeah, I have to go. I know of it, but I haven't watched it. I gotta go check it out.
There's some wild shit that happens in there.
Oh, he was in Hogan's Family too? I do remember him.
Family, I think, is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I remember him. It was called It's Your Move. That I do remember. And it was funny. And it was,
You got to see where this ventilation fan gets a hold of like the cocaine and it starts blowing it everywhere at the hotel office.
Oh God, that's hysterical. That's like the scene in Up in Smoke when all the smoke starts going into the Roxy where they're playing and everybody's all freaking stoned out.
Oh,
I am stoned. I am on the verge of a major pig out. I am stoned. What am I going to do?
You got to get up early. Are you going to watch anything with your neighbor? You should just watch Office Christmas Party tonight.
I'm going to go next door, probably watch the end of the game. That's bad. I can't stay up too late, especially with they're saying some snow's coming. I'm going to have to fucking probably get up even stupid earlier than I normally do. I feel like Bill now. For me, I think it's the naive, innocent Will Ferrell that gets old to some people. He's not as funny when he's childish and crude. Yeah, it's just a matter of taste. He's one of those people, either you like him or you don't. I don't think there's many people in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to grab one more thing before we finish up our stuff here. Be right back.
Harold and Kumar's Christmas is a classic. Yeah, all we have left, we're going to do our top 5 evil Santas, and that's it. We're out the door. Let's do our. I'll do the intro while we wait for Brady. So we're going to do our top 5 evil Santas. Interesting. That's it. But tonight we are doing our top 5 evil Santa Clauses. We thought this would be pretty interesting and fun. Yeah, Bill. Yeah. God, I'm not looking forward to it. Nothing like getting up at 4:30 in the morning and a 2-hour commute into work.
Well, that tells you, Pat, we will be closer to just a 2-hour plus show as opposed to 3 hours. So that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's not bad at all. But yeah, we're gonna do our top 5 evil Santa Clauses. So for me, shit, where did I put it? Okay, so for me, my number 5. Well, this movie is not my favorite. You got to remember, there's a lot of Christmas movies where it's not necessarily about a Santa Claus killer. My favorite Christmas horror movie is Black Christmas. It's not a Santa Claus killer. So you had to weed your way through some of the Christmas horror movies to find an evil Santa Claus. So for me, I enjoy this. So I gave it my number 5. I gave it to Goldberg in Santa's Sleigh.
That's a sweep. That's my number 5.
Mm-hmm. Not over the moon about the movie, but I enjoy it. It's not bad. I still say the opening sequence is my favorite of the whole movie. When they're all sitting around the table with James Caan and Fran Drescher, it's just funny shit.
Oh, great stuff.
Oh, Princess of Horror, what is up?
Hello, Princess of Horror.
The score in the Eagles game is from. It's making it worse for me, huh? Thinking about it. Will Ferrell in The Office makes me. Yeah, he was good in The Office for that short, brief time. The scene where he's deciding whether or not to eat cake, throws in the garbage. He was good, but he was good for that short amount of time that he was there. But when they brought in James Spader as Robert California, he was great as Robert California. he was just so much fun. Not to get off on the Office tangent. But yeah, my number 5, which is a sweep, right? Yeah, me and Brett, our number 5s were both Santa Sleigh.
Yes, indeedy.
So, guys, hit us up in the chat. Let us know your number 5, Evil Santa, or just throw one in the chat. My number 4, and what makes it even more special is my number 4 is in the chat with us right now.
Another sweep.
All through the house. All through the house. The Killer Santa and All Through the House is in the chat with us right now. That's my number 4.
That's awesome. I had it right there.
And Lito, as much as I love the film, I felt like hell. I'm like, damn, I'd like to put Lito higher. But I should be totally really watched it through only once. So if we do this next year, Lito might move up.
I think that's my point. Like, I just watched it, so I'm like, I bet you if I watch this again and give it another chance here, this might be going, because it isn't that.
If we do it next year, I might move up. It might move up.
It's fresh on my mind. Yeah.
Yep. What's
That's
that?
pretty funny.
Might not be evil, but he is Santa, bad Santa. Yeah, Bert mentioned that earlier, but I'm just thinking like killer Santas. I should probably just said top 5 killer Santas rather than evil Santa Clauses, because there's a lot of evil ones that are necessarily not killers.
Right.
So look at us. We both had number 5 and number 4 the same. Mm-hmm. So my number 3 is something we watched last year, which some people, I think somebody in the chat really didn't care too much for, but I had a lot of fun with it. And I did watch it more than once, and I haven't had a chance to watch it again this year, maybe one day this week, but I enjoyed the robot killer Santa in Christmas Bloody Christmas. Are you number 3 too? Did you copy my homework, you son of a bitch? Brett's copying my homework, Ma. Tell him to stop copying my paper.
We're close to it. I just like the look. The whole green and everything.
The look was awesome because it was like a Terminator Santa Claus. How cool was that?
There's not too many killer Santas though. Like
there really isn't.
Mine's going to throw people off because it's not, so to speak, a movie. So, but that's fine.
That's what I'm mentioning, because when I was thinking about it, I knew the ones that were in the top of mind, but then I said, let me research a little bit just to make sure I don't miss anything. And then when you look up Christmas horror movies, it's not always about a killer Santa Claus. It really. And my number 1 Christmas horror movie, like I said, it's Billy. Billy's the killer. He's not a Santa Claus at all. He's just deranged. So,
but
yeah,
he's dressed up like. Well, no, he's not. Not in that movie. No.
So yes, look at that. It's a sweep. 5-4 down to 3. So look at this. This is going even faster than I thought. So my number 2. Let's see if we differ here. We probably do, because number 2 for me is super sentimental. Because why? It was filmed in my hometown. It's Harry, the Killer Santa from Christmas Evil. So this is where we differ.
Damn right.
There we go. Okay, so now, if those haven't seen Christmas Evil, go watch Christmas Evil. It's a lot of fun, and it is for me because I watched some of the scenes being filmed. It was part of it was filmed in my hometown. The other part was filmed in town, Montclair, New Jersey, not far from where my brother lives. And every year, I've already watched it twice this year because it's just so sentimental to me. Yep, Harry, the Killer Santa from Christmas Evil. What about you? What's number 2?
Number 2. It's actually from the TV show, not the movie. Larry Drake as Santa Claus, also known as the deranged escaped convict Tobias in the Tales from the Crypt episode.
Oh, wow. You went deep on that one.
I went deep because it's very effective. They've shown it as like stills in certain movies and just as it's shown in the background on TV. If you haven't watched that Tales from the Crypt episode, check it out. Him with slang and axe. It's great stuff.
Yeah, Christmas Evil.
Larry Drake, man. Dr. Giggles.
Fun stuff. Yeah, Dr. Giggles, that's right. Richard Reel, buddy from H2, played Santa in a kids movie called Search for Santa Paws. Then he's in Harold Kumar's The Santa they shoot in the head with a shotgun, which was shocking as a kid.
Buddy from H2?
Yeah, Richard Reel, Buddy in Rob Zombie's H2.
Oh, now, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that Richard Reel, who just died. Yeah, he just passed.
Yeah.
Was it him that just passed? No, it was. I always get him confused with the security guard in H4. He just died.
He just died. The guy from Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah, he just died, not Richard Reel. All right, so my number one, I don't think there's any mystery here. We might be on the same one here. And I'm sure I can see from the smile on your face, I think we're both going to hit the nail on the head with our favorite favorite horror Santa killers. And it's Billy from Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
Can't wait to watch that next week again, the double feature.
Him and his hairy ass. And if you haven't seen the movie, just go watch it and you'll understand what I mean. The sex scene where the guy's got the hairiest legs and ass, and it's like, seriously, I did not need to see a hairy man ass.
Unreal. Wow, dude, that was kind of scary. That's awesome. I don't think Joe would have had us together on that one. We might, we should probably tell Joe, don't watch it. I want to know what your top 5 Santa killers are.
I thought maybe he would have hung out in the chat, but I'm surprised. Hopefully MB's okay if he's not feeling that well, that bad. Because I would have thought if he was like at least attending to, he would have jumped in the chat, but I just hope everything's all right.
Yeah, Timothy, we're fans of Thanksgiving. We really enjoyed it, Pat. So
I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to second helping. In my opinion, I think Christmas is just a bad time for horror besides Black Christmas, of course. Have you guys checked Eli Roth? Yes, we did. Yeah, that's where you're going with it. Yep.
That fucking movie, Desperate Measures, I always got a kick out of that movie. That's the bone marrow transplant movie. Yeah. Did you ever see that movie, Pat? Where Michael
I know of it, but I didn't see it.
Oh God, where he's the escaped convict, or not? He's like a killer, but yeah, he's going to be part of a bone marrow transplant, and like I just remember being strapped on like the gurney, like Hannibal Lecter, and the dogs are barking, and then all of a sudden you see him go. Ah! He's strapped. I gotta check it out. Oh God, yeah.
So if you hit us up while you guys are live, let us know what other evil Santa Clauses did we miss? I mean, there was a few more that I saw that I was like, I'm like, yeah, but I just figured I'd wait and see if other people throw them out there. There's more Christmas horror movies, but they're not necessarily all evil.
Not all killer Santas.
Santa Clauses. Yeah, that's the whole thing. So
nope.
When we talked about this, I was like, shit, there's not as many killer Santas as I thought. But yeah, that's our top 5 evil Santa Clauses. Hit us up in the chat after. Awesome. All right. Tonight we're going to close this night out with our collectible spotlight.
Shit.
It's okay. I'll play the intro while you go get something if you like.
Sure.
All right. So we'll do our quick collectible spotlight. Our collectible spotlight for this week. So I'll wait till Brady gets back and I'll bring mine up here. And yeah, I just have to look. I'm like, look at the shelves. Like, what can I show? It'd be a cool collectible spotlight. So I thought I'd pick out something that was pretty cool. So we'll show when Brady gets back and finds what he wants. Travis says, love the background. It reminds me of the scene transitions from Third Rock from the Sun, minus the dancing planets. Oh, one of my favorite shows. Love that. Yeah, the dramatic music. Yeah, at least I'm not getting hit with copyrights like I did last time. That's why I changed it all. Even though they cleared it all, but I just what a pain in the neck. YouTube blows.
They suck.
They suck. So this week I was looking around. I'm looking on the shelves. I'm like, what's something cool that I haven't showed? And I do have a database of things, so I try to show something different. That's just because I'm a wacko that way. So I brought out 25th anniversary box set, German box set. I always like this set. Oh, Bill said goodnight. I'm going to type. Yeah, Bill, just anything about it was on Instant Messenger. Yeah, so German box set. If you guys don't know, it's a metal box set. There's the front, there's the back, and inside of it comes with a DVD. It's got a film cell, a little booklet.
That's pretty damn badass. I've never seen that before.
You don't have this? And it's got a little blinking
Where's it from?
Germany. It's got a little blinking pumpkin light.
I think it's probably expensive as fuck by now.
I don't know. I don't even know what it's up to. I had this thing for years. I may have paid $25 back in the day. I don't know what it's even up. I don't think it's that hard to find, but just something I realized I haven't seen too much on eBay. Truth be told, I'm trying to stay off of eBay.
Yeah, it gets dangerous if you catch my drift. Okay, you ready? Since I was in Pittsburgh, why don't I show my box set from way back when?
Oh, look at that. Dawn of the Dead.
Signed by George Romero, our buddy Ken Foray.
Tom Savini.
Tom Savini, and I forgot the other guy's name that played the other agent, the other soldier.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The guy who's usually
Rogan, right? Is that his name? I thought I could be wrong, but
something like that. I forget.
This was a nice DVD set when they did this way back when, though. All the different versions on there. It's pretty badass.
That's a nice set.
Thank you. Yes, and then I might as well. I grabbed.
Hi, Brett. You have such a nice set.
I also have the remake of Dawn of the Dead, signed by screenwriter, who's now even a more famed director, James Gunn.
That's right. Yeah.
I went to the Fangoria when they used to have their convention in Chicago here once or twice a year. They were promoting Slither, which if you haven't seen Slither's a great fun film.
I'm wondering now with the reboot of Fangoria, so it's been 5 years since they rebooted it. I wonder
if they do one of those shows in New York. I thought they did.
They did back in the day. I remember not making it to it. I wanted to go. I'm just curious if they're going to start doing them again since they did the reboot a few years ago.
Those shows. What was so cool about those shows? If they were promoting a movie, they usually had the cast and crew there, and they would usually let like the first few rows get free autographs. You could bring whatever you wanted. So I brought stacks of shit. I didn't care.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I'm wondering if they're going to start doing Fangoria conventions again. I'm surprised they haven't since they did a reboot. But
yeah, because who's the guy? Who's the editor? Tony. What's the guy's name? Tony Taponi or Tony?
Something. Yeah. I could see him. I think that's his name. I remember his face.
Yes.
But that is our collectible spotlight for this fine evening. Princess Sahara loves Slither. Here I am, the one that you love. Nice.
Just Michael Rooker in that film is he's so bizarre.
But we'll do our hang for a few more minutes. We'll feel a few more things.
This is the way men hug is what he had said to me. He was a little under influence.
Two of these beers, I'm going to do a quick piece so we can hang out for a few more minutes and then so entertain the troops, Brett.
Sure. Yeah, you had when that Dawn of the Dead remake, no, it wasn't Dawn of the Dead. When Slither came out, that Fangoria show had James Gunn, who's look at what he's done now with the Marvel movies and DC and the Guardians of the Galaxy and all that. But he was married to Jenna Fisher at the time. Jenna Fisher of The Office, I think, right? You guys would probably know, but Jenna Fisher was also in Slither. And we had Elizabeth Banks, who's gone on to a lot of stuff there. A guy that I love in a few movies that's not in a lot of things, but you've seen him around, actor Greg Henry. Greg Henry, I remember most younger watching him in Brian De Palma's Body Double, if some of you haven't seen that, where he is the friend of actor Craig Wasson of Nightmare on Elm Street 3 fame, but he's very good in Body Double. But you ever seen him? He's also in Payback with Mel Gibson. That's another good film, favorite film of mine. Very good in that. But Greg Henry is the mayor of the town in Slither, so he was there. Michael Rooker was there. Nathan Fillion was there. A lot of people at that show. Yeah, sorry, I was just talking about all the people that were at the Slither. I was just bringing up that Slither show. They were pretty shit-faced, or they at least been partying or something. Michael Rooker grabs me by the shoulders. This is the way men hug, and he gives me a big hug, and he's like, "Take a picture." It's like, "Oh God, fucking random dude." I
haven't seen him on lists for a lot of conventions.
He's like this past year, not as much, but before that, he went to a ton, Pat.
Yeah,
To a
that's what I'm
ton.
saying. I used to see him all the time on the list, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I know. Talking to Colin Murdy, because he was watching all those Stallone movies in the mid '90s, and thankfully he had seen Cliffhanger. I'm like, oh God, if you haven't seen Cliffhanger, you gotta watch Cliffhanger.
Good movie.
Michael Rooker.
Seriously. Good shit. All right, so yeah, we've reached the mountaintop.
Baby. Well, Pat, hopefully we can get to Steel City Con again.
Yeah, maybe next year. And then, of course, I'll plan it like I did this year, and something will come along and fuck it up, just like this fucked it up. What did I tell you when we talked about it? I said every year I plan on going, and something fucks it up. And sure as shit.
For them to do 3 conventions a year is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Dude, those Scream people, like I'd ask Sean, that's probably one of the biggest Scream reunions they ever had, because, he doesn't rep Rose McGowan or David Arquette, but they were all there. It's like, shit, they were there with everybody else. And I guess Nev Campbell, like, he was worried that she was going to cancel because she had been under the weather, but she still showed up. Keaton didn't play a sleazy hick. Keaton and Cliffhanger. Travis, you're throwing me off, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Good night, Princess. Come by.
Good night, Princess of Horror. Yes.
And hit me up, because you said you do cosplay. You want to come on and do a cosplay?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah, it'd be fun.
If you follow me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram and let me know. No, he made a mistake. Not Keaton, Rooker. And Cliffhanger. So we'll do some quick shameless plugs. Not much going on. I've been super busy, so I don't have a lot of shit going on because I just haven't had time to do anything. I think maybe once I'm more settled into this whole transition, I think I'll start pumping out some other shit because I have some other ideas. But we're live every week on Sunday nights, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. I think about it. Streaming on all these different platforms the next day or within the next couple of days. I haven't been able to do it the next day, unfortunately. Yeah, hit me up, Princess. If you follow me on Instagram, send me a message. Make sure you subscribe. Go check out that horror movie podcast on Facebook because there's a lot of cool stuff. Join the group, post, chat, hang out with us. I have my ends, what if, all written out. I'm ready to record it. I just haven't had a minute to do it. So go check out Kills if you haven't. That was a lot of fun. And tomorrow you'll see our top 5 random dance scenes in horror. So I was playing around with the AI function on like the thumbnail creator. So I typed in I said random dance scenes in horror. So this is the image that it came up with. Shout out to AI. It's very weird looking. But I threw it up there because it was easy. Yeah. So that's tomorrow. That's our previous top 5 from last week. And of course, don't forget, be with us on Tuesday night for National Lampoon's Vacation live watch along. That's going to be a lot of fun. So,
oh yeah.
And I'm still aiming for this for Wednesday night. I don't know. I have to make notes on it, and if I have time the next 2 or 3 days, the Kills Book Club will premiere on Wednesday. Maybe I'll even move it. If we don't do it on Wednesday, maybe Thursday or Friday we'll do it. It all depends on how I can get set up. I got a crazy busy week. But that's it. Yeah. So hit us up. Yeah, hit me up, Princess. Want to come on? You're more than welcome to come on. Awesome. Thanks, Travis. Great stream as always. Thanks again for Super Chat. You're the man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the support as always. This has been awesome.
Everybody supports, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Everybody that hangs out with us every Sunday night. Us 3 knuckleheads. Meanwhile, it's only just 2 knuckleheads. We totally appreciate it. And everybody after the fact, comment, all that happy horse shit. And we'll see everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody comes back for the watch along. It's going to be a fun one.
This is our shortest one, I think, Pat. This is awesome. I love this 2 hours.
It's 2 hours, yeah. Lito, yeah, it was great. It's always great talking to you, Lito. You know that.
Yes, Lito.
Man.
Thank you. You're great friend and supporter, man. I wish you the best.
Go Bears. I know. All right,
yes,
everybody.
Cubs free agents. Yes, let's go. Sorry.
So Brett and I will say our goodbyes after the fact, but until Tuesday night, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out, and we'll see you Tuesday night.
Rock on.